Some disturbing campaign buttons have come out. They take shot at former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton in all seriousness. They were passed out at a GOP recruiting convention in California just this past Saturday, and the buttons, which were photographed by San Francisco political writer Carla Marinucci, had all sorts of bad stuff on them. Check this one out. It says, KFC Hillary special, 2 fat thighs, 2 small breasts, left wing. I mean,
shouldn't it be 1 left wing? Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, they're not comedic geniuses, but the more point is that it's just bad, right? I mean, Marinucci said the buttons were being handed out near the VIP area, and of course they were later removed. Is this going to be a normal GOP strategy for outreach?
No, this is not coming from the California Republican Party officially. If you go to any sort of Republican convention, there are booths where the people are building their mailing lists and selling their buttons and other junk, and you'll see fringy buttons like this. And obviously it's very offensive and sexist and terrible, and inevitably the party will have to say, we don't condone these buttons, but I don't think it represents the Republican Party platform or anything like that.
Oh, of course not. And I don't mean to suggest that the GOP is doing this, but again, as you said, there's always that kind of underbelly of people on the left and the right who do mean, hateful, I would argue even misogynistic things like this button. And I'm wondering if as Hillary moves toward a potential run, and I think it's a real thing, will this become the kind of norm?
I don't think it will be that nasty, but if she does really become the front runner for 2016, it will be so nasty. The whole notion that she had built up herself as this sort of diplomatic, this statesman in her job as Secretary of State will sort of be forgotten, and we'll get back to uglier stuff, not as purely vile as those buttons, but it won't be this sort of statesman-like debate over Hillary Clinton that we've observed during her time in the Obama administration.
No, absolutely. And I think that actually plays to Hillary's advantage. When she gets sort of piled on in that way, I think it turns people off to her opponents. Whether you agree with her or not, that kind of thing has no place in civil political discourse.